Hello, or hello again. Hello if you guys are watching this video for the first time, and hello again if you saw some of my prior videos or you're just rewatching this video. So before I get into today's video, I just want to do a quick disclaimer. I'm going to be reading from the Bible, referencing from the Bible, and I know that when I do that, some of you guys are going to automatically click off this channel, click off this video, and I'm just going to hope that you will have a more open heart and a more open mind moving forward. Okay, so that was a disclaimer, getting that out of the way. I'm going to keep this channel moving forward. And basically on this channel, what I do is I go online, I find an article, try to find an interesting article to talk about, and then I just summarize what the article is about. And then right here, this is a one-year study Bible, so you can read it day to day. And today is February the 21st, and I just read a section under that date. So before I get into the Bible, I'm gonna go right here into this article. And in this article, this is from the New York Post. That's nypost.com. And the title of the article is George Santos admits he's, quote, a terrible liar, end of quote, in Piers Morgan sit down. So that was the title of the article. The article gives commentary of this sit down interview between George Santos and Piers Morgan. And then towards the middle of the first paragraph, it says Long Island Representative George Santos admitted he's admitted to being, quote, again, a terrible liar, end of quote, but blamed his serial fabrications on the demands of politics. So he kind of sort of comes clean about his lies, but he doesn't fully own up to them because he's blaming, as he says, the demands of the politics. He felt that what he had to do was lie in order to be accepted by the Republican Party. So it's like he's sort of owning up, but he's also blaming a lot of shenanigans. And then going on with the article, it says the 34-year-old Republican who is under investigation by local, state, and federal lawmakers in connection with suspected campaign finance violations also said he thought he would get away with his lies because, quote, he got away with it during his failed 2020 House campaign. Wow. This, just even from just that amount of information from the article, this George guy, he's really a piece of work. I'm not gonna go through all of the lies he's put out there. If you guys are familiar with the case, I'm sure you guys are, a lot of his fabrications that he's put out there. But normally I go more in depth into the article, but just that last part where he says that he said his lies because he was able to get away with it back in 2020 when he ran for Congress back then. So he knew he could get away with it again in his more recent campaign. Just the level of arrogance. If he truly wanted to come clean of his lies and own up to his lies and fabrications, he would step down from his position in Congress, and he wouldn't continue to telling this telling his narrative, telling his story, and trying to gain what seems to be he's sort of gleaming in this notoriety that he's getting. He's just, like I said, a real piece of work. Okay, so that was the article. I'm going to jump over here to the Bible. And again, February 21st, which is today's date. I don't know when you guys will be watching this video, but this is here from Psalms 38, 20 through 22. And it says, "They repay me evil for good, and oppose me for pursuing good. Do not abandon me, O Lord. Do not stand at a distance, my God. Come quickly to help me, O Lord, my Savior." So that was the Bible. And just really quickly, slightly off topic, but it's still within the topic. There's an old book by Ken Buck, and it's called Drain the Swamp. It's I don't know, he was a congressman at the time when he wrote the book. I don't know if he's still a congressman. Like I said, I don't want to get too much into the details of the book, but if you go to Amazon.com, you look up a book title, and then you can click the description, and then in the description it kind of paraphrases a little bit of what the book is about. And there is where it says the book author, he insisted that Republicans keep their word to voters. When he did that, when he insisted that the Republicans keep their word to voters, he was berated on the House floor by his own party leaders. So I read a little bit of the book a long time ago, and what he was trying to convey was that he, as a freshman congressman at the time, way back when he ran for politics and got into politics, he went in there with a conscience, wanting to be a force of good, to want to lower the budget, to try to stand up for the American people and to stand by his campaign promises. And I remember him saying in the book that all of that gets opposed. If you try to go in there trying to lower the budget, they oppose you, both the Republicans and the Democrats. They're very similar in that they don't really want change. They really don't want to work for the American people. They're very they just want to focus more on their own agenda than for us, the people that they're supposed to be working for. Okay, so getting back to the George Santos article and this Bible passage, what can I gather from these two sources of information? This George guy, like I said, he's such a compulsive liar. We don't even know. A lot of YouTubers, they make reference that they don't even know if that's his real name. And then with the Bible, it says, "They oppose me for pursuing good." So even though he may be getting away with whatever he thinks he's getting away with, we know that when everything is said and done, we're all going to be giving an accounting to our Creator. And so whatever shenanigans these politicians or these celebrities get away with in this current time frame, they will not be getting away in the next lifetime to come. So that was basically what I gathered from these two sources of information. Again, this video is article and passage, and I thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to watch this video, and hopefully you were able to gain something from this video here today. And I hope to see you guys in the next video.